two starters that I got at Home Depot. This is a Black Beauty zucchini, and this is a Roma tomato starter. So might be a little too late. The zucchini might be okay, but the Roma might be a little too late to transplant, but we're gonna give it a try and see what happens. That is the beauty of being a new gardener. Everything is experimentation. I can't talk today. Experimentation and learning. So I do have a little leaf up here that's starting to dry out, but everybody else is looking pretty healthy on this guy. And then over here, I have a couple of little basil clippings. Let's see if I can turn that sideways. That I am trying to get to root in the water. They are growing more flowers, so I know the water is coming up through them, but I just don't know if, because as you can see, they're only probably about 3 inches of stem there. I probably just didn't cut them long enough to have them start to root. But we're gonna go and look at the rest of what I'm trying to grow. Okay, this is the rest of my quote-unquote main garden. I have a very small yard, so I'm using containers. Over here, there we go. Over here is some just leaves. My neighbor's lemon tree towers over this area, and I thought, number one, this area is the area that gets the most sun, but number two, with the pollinators from the lemon tree, some of them hopefully may come down as some of this starts to grow and help pollinate things as they flower. So again, lots of lessons I'm learning here. This is a bunch of tomato seed that I just threw in a pot. I really wasn't sure if I was going to be able to get anything to grow, and surprisingly, it's growing. Now, they all are starting to get a couple of sets of leaves on them. I don't know if those are true leaves or not, so I'm going to have to do a little more research before I try to go and transplant any of those, because obviously that many tomatoes can't grow in one pot. Again, lessons, learning, new gardener here. So down here on the bottom, I have basil, which is doing very well. I got that basil plant actually from Fry's back in January. Got it transplanted in February, and it's just been doing great. My chive over there, on the other hand, is not doing so well. As you can see, there's a lot of yellow, strands, and I don't know if that's overwatering or underwatering. Again, got to do a lot more research. But if you guys grow chive, now this chive I bought at the 99-cent only store, and it was already rooted, and it was in the refrigerator section. So I brought it home, popped it in my refrigerator for a day or two until I got it transplanted. Now, A, it may just not be a deep enough container. B, I believe it's not a companion plant for basil. I didn't know that when I put it in there. So I'm gonna replant it and see if I can revive it. Or C, it may be getting too much, or I would say probably too much water because of the amount that I'm watering my basil. So on this shelf, this is just a big pot of wildflower seed that I put down, which is sprouting really nice. I can't wait to see the flowers that come out. These are both garlic, again, planted too close, so these will get transplanted. I got 5 of the 2-gallon cloth pots this week, and those are going to get transplanted to give them more room, and hopefully they will grow. Of all of them that I planted 6 in each, 6 in this container, and yeah, 6 in both containers. 1 has died out of this container, and it looks like this guy right here is starting to die, but out of 12, 10 have lasted. So I'm calling that a win for me for now, until I get everybody planted and see what I can get to actually grow, and then later on bulb. Up here is my herbs. These are the 3 herbs that I use besides basil that I use most frequently: oregano, cilantro, and parsley. And again, I did the same thing, not knowing if I could grow anything, because I've only had one partially successful, very, very, very small container garden. I have some pictures of that I'll try to link. So I just threw a bunch of seed down in all of these containers and just hoped for the best. Parsley is doing pretty good. They're small, but they are getting, as you can see here, a true parsley shape leaf. Cilantro is looking pretty good. I've definitely got lots of cilantro shape leaf on here. And oregano is really struggling. I don't know if the seeds were bad, wrong time of the year. Again, learning, lots of research needed here. But I have two, I don't know if this little guy over here is going to survive, but I've got at least this guy who is, you know, hanging in there. So I watered last night, so everything is nice and moist to start off the morning. I'm going to switch, let things dry out fully overnight, and then start watering in the mornings. So that's what I'm doing right now. So for those of you who say, I've never been able to grow anything, or I don't know what to do. Hey, guess what? There's a lot of us out there who are growing or trying to grow vegetables and herbs and different things in our gardens right now, and we don't know what to do. We're learning as we go. There's a lot of really great resources. I'm in a couple of really great Facebook groups for like desert gardening, gardening in Arizona, Phoenix gardening. There are a couple of other YouTubers, but not a lot that are actually doing current videos in Phoenix. So I'm trying to find them, trying to learn from them, and hopefully all of this will be corrected. You know, I'm new. I don't know. I'm learning. You know, and I'm just kind of winging it here. So, so a lot of this, I have something, I've learned things, and I have a lot of things that I need to correct. So yeah, that is life in Phoenix when you're on lockdown. So hope all of you have enjoyed at least the humor in this video for seeing what I've done wrong. For those of you who are just wanting to start gardening, hey, look, I was able to do it. This is only my second try at gardening, and things are living yet. So far so good. Now we just need to see if we can get things to basically to fruit or sprout. So if you like this video, please comment below. If you have any ideas for me or any things that you'd like to share that you've learned about your gardening journey, please, I would love to share, or I'd love to hear from you. So comment down below with you know, lessons that you've learned or good information that you have for a newbie gardener. So thank you so much for watching. Make sure to click that subscribe button right there to see future videos and see how this progresses and see what I've learned along the way, and see if I can get any tomatoes after separating these seedlings out. So thanks so much for watching.